Sunny Beach. Sunny Beach. Have you been enjoying the Sunny Beach pictures? I sure have. Oh, we're still kind of brown around here, and it was a nice week for you guys to be sending all those beautiful pictures. Thank you so much. This is Craft Roulette, episode 257. I have to check my numbers just to make sure because I can't believe it's true. Got to pinch myself every once in a while. And I am Mary Gunn of Mary Gunn Fun, your intrepid host of Craft Roulette. Welcome. Come on in. Get comfortable. Get those stretchy pants on, those bunny slippers, and let's have a good time. We're going to be making some cards here a little bit with Riley & Company's very own Tanya K. I don't know how to say her last name without reading it, and I don't want to act like I have to read it. So I'm just going to ask her to say her own last name in a few minutes when we meet her. If you are here to say hi because you were here last week or you saw Therese do her little bonus card, we're so glad to welcome you into our little fold. Tanya was saying before that we're kind of like a cult, but we said, no, we're a culture. We put the "chur" at the end of cult into culture. And so we're glad to always have somebody else come along and join us, though, aren't we? Yeah, you guys are the best. Now, we call them our chatterbox. You may be going, what are all these people doing here so early? They've been here for an hour at least, checking in with each other, making sure they've got their chocolate and their stretchy pants. And I really, really appreciate you being part of our world. What is Craft Roulette? Well, in a nutshell, it is the ultimate original paper crafting card making game show challenge, and we are live almost every Friday night. I mean, almost every Friday night. And when we are here, we would love to have you join us because we have a great, big, wide world of crafting right here. Our table is huge, and we have more seats, and we would always save one for you. So join us. What it isn't is we're not going to do a teaching show. And I don't share recipes. Even though I said I would give you my granola recipe, which I had actually from a true hippie. I will do that later, maybe to remind me. If you enjoyed those cards, you did such a good job, you guys. We had 397 last week. So they were gorgeous. I'm going to go ahead and get this one out of the way. We would have had 398. Had our leading lady had not had a sick dog and had been recovering from back surgery. Patty Beck took the week off. I told her, we were talking today, I called her and said, I looked at the achievement board and you weren't there. And so we were talking, and Patty Beck has been our leading lady for years here at Craft Roulette. She started sending in cards on, okay, get a load of this. What were you doing April 10th, 2020? That was when Patty Beck started sending in cards to Craft Roulette. And she had her first set of parameters were bagalope. I know, you don't even know what that is, do you? A bagalope, with traditional Christmas colors, embossing and hole punch. And she did it. Yeah, she did it. Anyway, we talked about it, and I said, honey, you deserve a sabbatical. So she's taking a sabbatical. She'll be back here in just a little bit. But standing, I got to do it. I'm not even very much taller than I am when I'm sitting. But standing O for you, Patty Beck. Thank you so very much. And we look forward to having you come back and join us. Anyway, we had 8 videos. I looked at those this week. It was wonderful. You guys do a great job coming up with your Craft Roulette cards and showing us how you made them or what you were thinking when you made them. It's really fun to see you guys come along and express yourself on process videos. I know. You never did them before, but you do them now, and I like it. Let's pull back the curtain on Mr. Tech himself, Mr. Producer. How are you tonight? Uh-oh, where's his camera? Well, he's got the fanfare, but we don't have a hand. Well, I don't know
if it turned on. I had to restart the computer, so.
We might be in for all sorts of surprises. Anyway, Mr. Producer is here. He's the man behind the curtain doing all the technical buttons and all the things. He takes the buttons away from me so that I don't ruin the show, and I appreciate that in him. He's been working his little bony fingers to even farther down to the bone, getting ready for Paperganza, dotting all those I's, crossing all those T's. And he is doing a job on that. We will be going to visit the hotel here soon, in a week or so, to do some test runs on sound and different things. So it's going to be a heck of an event. If you do not know about Paperganza, we do have a website. It's called paperganza.com. You can go over there and read about it and register as well. It is a live craft roulette event that we are doing with Pear Blossom Press. Amanda Stevens, hope her bunny is doing okay, and Micah. And then we'll be doing that in July here in Kansas City. So read more about it and join us. We have about just under 30 seats more available. Tonight we're going to meet Tanya, who will be one of our teachers too. So we're going to have a lot of fun. It's going to be fabulous. If you have not given us a thumbs up, we call them Vinnies. We would appreciate that. I was watching May the other night, and she was talking about giving them a Vinny. Well, Vinny was talking about giving him a Vinny, and I thought that is so fun. We still are giving Vinnies over here. They're giving Vinnies over there. Here a Vinny, there a Vinny, everywhere a Vinny. She'll be here next week, but we can check up with her then. But we would appreciate it. I know we get lots of views, very few Vinnies. So I don't understand the disconnect. Maybe you hate us. I don't know. But if you do like the show, please give us a Vinny. We would appreciate it. We got some great spin sponsors coming this month to give away their stuff to you if you sent in a card. Riley and Company. We're going to learn more about them as well tonight. They'll be giving a $25 gift certificate away all month long, each week. This calls for Confetti. They will be giving away a $25 gift certificate each week, this month. I always get my times wrong. Pink and Maine will be giving a $25 gift certificate away a week. Each whatever. You know what I'm talking about. They're going to be at Paperganza. And Inky Stamper, that little glitter bubble herself, Chelsea Comer. She said, "Is it March already?" And I said, "Yeah, honey, it is. It's crazy March." She's got an event this weekend too. Hope that's going well for her. We are not sponsored by those wonderful companies, even though we really like working with them. We have a beautiful membership community, and I want to welcome some new members just this week. Carolyn W. Paige H. Vivian C., Cecilia Carter, and Christine Tuttleman. Thank you guys for joining us as being our support team. You can go over to the craftroulette.live website to the member content. There's a lot over there. I did 2 videos this week, so you can check those out for silver and gold. We have a Zoom call tonight after the show for silver and gold. And anything else? I don't know. But here we go. Everybody sit down. It's going to take me a minute. One of the things our members are able to do is be a part of the card exchange. This is card exchange cards for our March birthdays. We got a few. Oh my gosh. We're going to start with Christine Brome in Sweden, who's probably up watching the show. Happy birthday. Pam Graham, Amy Powers, Angela V, Anna York, who will be here in July, Carrie Gilletto, I'm so excited for you, Jan Farnsworth, Jessica Barber, Irene Hattrick Smith, Wanda Thompson, Susan Binstead, Sue Small Kreider, Mary Ellen Finley, Lori Fall. It's going to take me a while to get these all out, I'll tell you that. Kim Bright and Kathy Pisapati. Happy birthday wishes to all of you, and I hope you get lots of wonderful cards. I know that people share how many cards they get. Sometimes they're getting 30 and 40 birthday cards a month from you guys, and I think it's just really, really special and very wonderful. I get great reports like, it just made my month. I think it's bigger and better than cake at this point. I don't know. Cake's pretty good. So anyway, we thank you. Happy birthday, welcome, and all that. Mr. Mike's got on his little jumper here that's purple and orange because we put purple and orange on him when we have a new guest because we don't know if Tanya is team purple or team orange. We will find out here in a few minutes. Let's bring her on from Kansas, our own little Kansas girl, Tanya K. There she is. Yay!
Hello!
Welcome. So glad to have you.
Hello.
So is it
Thank you.
Kostynuk?
So happy to be here.
Oop, we don't have that sound here. Just a second. Oh, that's it. I don't have sound. I knew that. I forgot to put this back on. Oh, see, that's why he has the bucket. That's why he has the buttons. I don't even remember to put my earpiece on. Okay, so is it Kostynuk?
Exactly.
Okay,
Yep.
good. I've been
If you
practicing.
just say K, it's so much easier. Tanya K. It's
Tanya
just easy.
K. You know who it
Yeah,
is.
that's what it is. And if you know me really well, it's TK. So it's
TK.
really easy.
Oh, that's real cute. All right.
Because nobody says
TK.
Tanya right either. Yeah.
No. I was saying, well, we got Tanya going to the plaza, or do we have Tanya going to the plaza? But we have Tanya going to the plaza. Yeah. Welcome. This is your first time to be on Craft Roulette, so let's learn a little bit about who you are and what you do.
Well, I am loving, squirrels. I'm loving the comments. This is like crazy stuff. And so before we came on, we sent out this big email and been posting it on Facebook pages so that, the people that actually know me would actually show up. So if I made an idiot out of myself, at least I would have, part of the audience that's seen it before. So,
that would understand and say, it's okay. Don't worry. She's okay.
No, I am the owner of Riley and Company, which most people know for the Funny Bones. And we got started doing that a long time ago. I owned a retail store, actually in your hometown,
Right.
Mary, in Kansas City. And we were open 11 years, a retail craft store open 11 years. So, and our lease ran out and they wanted to double our lease. And I had just bought what is now Riley and Company, the makings of what is now Riley and Company. And so we just decided to not do retail and just go manufacturing. And we found us a little hidey hole out here
on the plains of Kansas.
It is. I see my friend Wendy on here. See, I squirrel a lot. So it's like, woo!
Yay!
Yeah, I can't do that when I do teaching and demo videos. I can't watch the comments or I never get anything done because I like completely squirrel. And then they make fun of me for squirreling. So Wendy will go, hi, squirrel. Anyway.
Mr. Producer's here to keep us in line.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Can I feel him just like bat me on the head and go reset? But
you feel a burning in the middle of your back.
I got started doing this. I am actually a corporate girl. I'm a Kansas City is my home. Shawnee is actually my home, a little suburb of Kansas City that I consider home. And I worked at Sprint corporate for a long time, and business was my jam, But I went to school, I went to college on an art scholarship. And it only lasted a year because I figured out, hey, those art people, they don't make much money. So I switched over and I went pre-law. Well, actually, I got into law school. I was working at Sprint, got laid off, got into law school. And while I was at Sprint was going to pay the tuition. And it was at UMKC. Well, UMKC is over the border, as you know, right?
In Missouri,
tuition was $9,000
City.
an hour. $9,000. Yes, it was $3,000 an hour. So it was for every class was $9,000. But that's okay. It was
a lot cheaper.
Yeah, it was a benefit. It was a benefit, right? And then I got laid off. I made it 8 rounds when Sprint was doing all their layoffs, and I made it 8 rounds and got laid off. And so, yeah, no, $9,000 on my own. I couldn't do that. So I applied at Washburn.
Oh, okay. Which is in Topeka,
And in the meantime,
Kansas.
while I'm waiting, I had this genius idea just to open a craft store because, in a town of
That's normal.
a few million people, there was only one craft store at that time, one stamping scrapbook store. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Well, I got into Stampin' Up. You girls out there will know what I'm talking about. I was invited to a card class, and I kept telling this girl, no, ink on paper, that is so like not what I do. I went to art school, I went to school for an art scholarship.
You're an artist.
And well, it was just not, I didn't know,
Right.
and so you don't know what you don't know. And so she finally talked me into going to one of my bestest buddies now, Melissa, to one of her 10-card classes. And I was hooked. From that moment on, I was hooked. It took like my cube mate at Sprint on the other side, Joy. She and I got together and I became the Stampin' Up! Demonstrator so we could get our sets cheaper. And yeah. And a few 700 sets later, holy cow, Melissa moved to Colorado. I'm doing classes in my house and still working at Sprint. And then I got laid off. I'm like, well, yeah, let's just open a store. What the heck?
Yeah.
And 4 days after that, Washburn called and said, we're admitting you to law school. And I literally sat and laughed. I'm just like, this woman goes, why is this so funny? And my comment to her was, well, I'm kind of knee deep in alligators right now, and I'm going to have to decline because I signed a 4-year lease. And that's how it started. And here we are. And that was, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
The store was 11 and we've been out here 7. So it's almost 18 years ago that we've been doing this. So Karen and I have been together 7 years and Riley has been around almost 15.
See, you were in one end of Kansas City doing Stampin' Up! And having a store, and I was in another area of Kansas City doing with close to my heart and having people in my house doing those classes. We are probably responsible for a lot of people in Kansas City that made a lot of cards.
Exactly. Well, I tell them they're responsible for my part because I got to know these ladies at Melissa's house while I was, making these cards, and they were so freaking delightful. And she goes, "Oh yeah, you need to do Stampin' Up! So you can take over my group." I'm like, I don't want women in my house. But you have to. No, I don't. And it took one.
So I'll just open a store instead. Yeah.
I'll just open a store instead. Yeah.
Yeah. That's no responsibility there.
But the ladies that came to my house have just been lifelong, dear human beings to my heart, right? There's, just a handful of them. And that's how it started.
Well, this is your first time to craft roulette. There may be a few things that you have questions about, but before I make sure that you know what we're doing, we do want to mention that Riley and Company does have a discount going on. And there's another little something that you wanted to announce.
Oh, okay. So all of the coolest thing about this is I am still befuddled. As many virtual events as I've seen, I am still befuddled by my little chat list here. And I'm sitting here looking at hundreds of human beings all talk at the same time and everybody gets a voice. Like, where does that happen? Nowhere, right? And this is so cool. I see my little Karina there. I see Pam, so many people, but I have a special tonight. You guys know I love giving stuff away. I love it. It's my jam. I don't know why, but if you place an order tonight with your 20% discount, oh no, it's not 20%. It's free shipping. Free ship. Just free ship CR. Craft Roulette, free ship, CR, all caps. If in the comments you write, saw you on Craft Roulette, we're going to throw in a free gift.
There you go.
Just for you, but it has to say in the you cannot email me in the middle of the night.
No messages, no texts, no phone calls.
You have to put it in the comments, and it's when you check out. Okay?
Do it.
You have to. And I want to give away so many free gifts. So go to RileyandCompanyOnline.com. Put an order
Now that we've gotten that good news out, let's make sure that you know what you're getting into tonight. Did you have a question?
I do.
What is that?
Mary, seriously, what is Craft Roulette?
Seriously, you are about to come into a big Craft Roulette storm, so you need to know these things. Do not run off after you see this video. We will be right back after we tell you what is Craft Roulette. Let's do this. Oh, we're going to have a good night. Such a good night.
Did somebody ask what Craft Roulette is?
In a nutshell, Craft Roulette is a live paper crafts challenge show where the goal is to complete a project that has been randomly selected by the spin of a wheel, and everyone is invited to play along. There are 4 categories we spin for: project, colors, element, and random. The wheel has 24 spots to land on, but the spot it lands on might not always be a parameter. It could be a special, like guest's choice, a vetoed parameter, or other fun surprises. When you add the infinite creativity of our community and try and calculate the possible options, square the fun, carry the glitter, divide by the imagination, you end up with a near limitless amount of possible projects. Whoa. We invite a special guest on each week to share their unique spin on our challenge. If you'd like to participate, you don't have to create live with us. You can sit back and enjoy the show. Once the episode airs, you have around 50 hours to finish your own project using the same 4 parameters from this episode and submit, so don't delay too long. After your project is ready, take a photo and head over to our website. Use the Submit Contribution form to officially contribute. The form is open to the public and no membership is required. Everyone who contributes will be featured on our website, included in the next episode slideshow, and automatically entered into the next giveaway. When you visit www.craftroulette.live, you'll find all of our past episodes along with their contribution gallery, the current wheel parameters, info on how to participate, a calendar of upcoming guests, links to our spin sponsors, contact and prize claim forms, our shop, and a huge membership platform. But more on that later. And that's Craft Roulette. If you like what we do, please subscribe, like the video, and share it with your crafty friends who might enjoy it too. Everyone is invited to join in the fun. We like to celebrate around here, so before we spin for this week's set of parameters, we're going to look back at last week one last time and highlight some of our community's achievements. And now, back to the show.
Who's into carrying the glitter? Okay, so March is National Glitter Fairy Month, and I made that up last year because glitter fairies are what we call the people that leave good comments. And so last year, because I don't have National Merry Gun Fun Day anymore, I decided let's have March be National Intergalactic Glitter Fairy Day. So month. So that's what we're having this month. So if all that means is if you're watching something and on video or something YouTube-y, internet-y, and you like it, just give them a thumbs up and don't expect any kind of payback, or give them a little shout out in the comments and say, thank you so much for doing that. Just give those people that are spreading all sorts of good stuff into the Ethernet here, just a little bit of love. That's all. That's what we do at Craft Roulette. That's what you guys all do in the comments and in the Facebook group. And we like that, don't we? So it's not hard, but we do it every once in a while. We just need a little reminder. So that is why we have Intergalactic Glitter Fairy Day. So last week we had 397 contributions. That means we're up to 52,232 in almost 5 years. Next week is our anniversary, for our 5th anniversary. It's going to be exciting. We don't celebrate too much, except we're going to have May. Look at you guys all over the world sending in cards, more and more each and every week. Lots in Australia this week. That's fun. There was my card. We had A7 for a project, hippie colors. So fun. Islands for element, and random was wood. It was a wonderful, wonderful set of parameters, and that was my card that I made. It was either Santa or Jerry Garcia, resting in the islands, right there. We had a lovely guest, Therese Calvert from Australia. This was her card. She made that little guy, and she put a little sunbird on his tummy. It was adorable. It's a very cute card. And she also made a video, if you have not gone over to Lost in Paper to watch it. She also made a video of a card with these parameters that was more of her normal style, and it was gorgeous. Thank you, Therese, for joining us. We always appreciate having you on. You're just wonderful. Thank you. Now we're going to invite Tanya back on for a parade of achievers. We have 3 new to Mug Club. That means they have sent in 100 cards. I'd like to congratulate Gwen O'Donnell, Leela Larson, and Cynthia Stearns. Make sure you email me your address, and I will send you your own little roulette robot stamp set. Anyway, I know I sent a bunch off today, too. So I'm kind of trying to get those out. But that's how it goes. Tonight, we like to give a little shout out to some folks. And those would be like the leading ladies, which we'll have a little shake up in our leading ladies since Patty Beck set out this week. We have some first timers. We've got new to Club 52. And then we have some major milestone achievers. Those are people that have sent in 25, 50, 75, and that sort of thing cards. So this is on a timer, and I'm supposed to say their name and maybe where they're from or how many cards. And then you have about 2 seconds to say something. Can we do it, Tanya?
I can do it.
We can do it. All right, let's welcome our first timers.
Put me in, coach.
Put me in, coach.
That's the one. First time cards are the
first-timers
hardest.
would be the hardest.
Very hardest. We have two brave souls. Deborah
that's gorgeous.
Hatchie from Connecticut.
Good job,
Deborah.
Deborah.
It was a gorgeous gallery. Raylan from the United States.
I want to be there.
I know. It looks very inviting.
Or End of the
Congratulations
Sea.
on your first card. Major milestone achievers. Who are you this week? Glitter is your favorite love language. John Pounds, you're at 25 cards. Well done.
John.
Bravo. Linda Toman Creates, 25.
Happy dance.
Debbie C is up to 50 cards. Well done.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah, that looks hand done.
Kim Gottlieb with 50 cards.
So cute.
Marion Eastman, Alberta, 75 cards.
Oh, gorgeous. I love Canada.
Libby Humphreys, 75 cards.
Hello.
She's got a little palm
Hello
tree there. Gwen O'Donnell, our first mug clubber.
That is so
That's
cute.
It's amazing. Leela Larson, also a mug clubber, 100 cards.
Oh, wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah, let's go.
So pretty.
Cynthia Stearns. She has a good story about this card. It had been sitting on her desk for weeks.
Is that a card?
Yeah.
Wow.
Mary Brindley has sent in 150 cards.
I feel like I look like those ladies.
And Mary Youngblood has sent in 150.
Gorgeous.
Well done, guys. Those were great. Those were great cards. Our leading ladies this week, a little shakeup has occurred. Vicky Ruda, enjoy your week as leading lady, 216 cards. Smurf Murphy, 217 cards.
Wow.
She'll be
And
here
your
in
name's
July.
Smurf. That's cool.
Jackpot Muller with 218 cards.
That's fabulous.
Kathy Herring, 221
Riley.
cards.
Kathy,
5K now, 6K Lamone,
something.
224 cards. And our leading lady of the week, Ellen Card Monkey Jarvis. Congratulations. That's a wonderful,
Way to
wonderful
go,
thing today.
Ellen!
It's a great day for you. I'm happy. We're all happy, but we look forward to Patty coming back. Club 52 welcomes Donna W.
Oh, this is the 52 club.
Mhm.
Oh.
Team Teal Haywood, 52. She's got a little loving cup with her with 52.
And she got her own cup, too. That's cool.
And Sarah Huston also. Now, do you guys do this together? Or was that the same loving cup?
You share the same cup?
We don't know. We just don't know.
We'll never know.
Club 52 they've sent in a year's worth of cards. It doesn't have to be consecutive or anything. We just want to give them a little shout out because that's a big deal. However, it's not such a big deal that we do anything for them. We don't give them any kind of stickers or extra card or points, no gold stars.
You don't get anything. We just like it.
That's why they start going ahead and giving themselves a little loving cup or a loving cup or a congratulations card to themselves or something along those lines. They just go ahead and celebrate on their own. It's a lot of fun. Well done, everybody. Thank you so much for sending in those cards. And all the cards that weren't at the beginning of the show or in the Achievers. The gallery is beautiful. It's over on craftroulette.live, episode 256. You can enjoy it at your leisure. Yeah, that's what we do, Miss Tanya.
I want to see 257.
Okay.
Be one of the biggest galleries ever.
All right. And
Ready?
with
It's
Riley products even. Yeah. We can do it.
Well, I don't know, but Kathy Herring's going to get a little prezi from me. A little,
Aw.
random act of kindness kind of thing.
That's super. She's been on that Achievers board for a long time.
Way to go,
So I bet
Kathy.
she would
That's so
love
cute.
that. Well, you know what? When that all happens, Miss Tanya, that means last week is pretty much done. And we're going to start talking about this week's parameters. Are you ready?
I don't know.
Honest answer. I appreciate that. There
I
are
don't
the
know.
four.
It's terrifying.
You're going to do fine. You're going to do fine.
You people terrify me. I got emails today telling me what to veto. I'm scared to
There are
death.
some intimidation tactics going on out
I
there
know
with
I
our
could choose
guests.
the wrong thing.
Oh my gosh, it's just awful. But
Okay.
we are going to be spinning for a project to do, a colored palette to work with, element to play with, and a random, just for because. But first, we always take one of those parameters off each column based on what our members voted off. They do a poll each week, and this week, for project, what did they vote off? Was it a square card, tag with pocket, thank you, or 4-bar? They said no thank you to tag with pocket. So we do not have to make a tag with a pocket. You can if you want to, because there's not any parameter that says no tag with no pocket. So we're safe. But that one's off. For colors, what did they vote off this week? Make it good. Bakery, Starry Night, Jelly Beans, or 1950s is off the board. 1950s. Happened to be one of my favorite decades, but that's how it goes. And then for element, what did they vote off? Large flowers, lyrics, keys, or toasts. Toast breads. Well, you're not ready for toast and bread, I guess, this week. So
What
that
is that?
that is
What
off.
is that?
We don't have to
seriously,
worry.
I would run up to the kitchen and put toast in there and crumble it up and use it as sand or something. What is that?
That's actually a very good idea. I like it. I do. One of the comments
It's
in
a
it
thought.
was such a
It's all I had.
card centric comment during. We were making toast with trays here because we had something we did anyway. No, it wasn't trays. It was Amy Ware's, and somebody in the comments said, "Oh, I love the texture you got on that toast." And I thought that is such a card comment. Nobody would understand that outside of card makers, but it made complete sense to me. And for random, what has been vetoed this week? Paperclip. What? Paperclip you don't want. Paperclip? Tickets, pennants, or used pencil. Paperclip is off. I have this beautiful collection of paperclips that people have sent
Wow,
me to.
by just a weedy teeny bit.
Yeah, it kind of just 1%. That's pretty close. Well, Miss Tanya, this is when we, with all the benevolence in our hearts, say, would you like to veto one parameter?
I am terrified if I don't. Are you kidding me? All right. Everybody out there, y'all owe me an A9 card. I'm vetoing it. Woo.
She's taking A9 off. A9
Off
is
the
off
board.
for the week. That means we don't have to
See,
make an
look
A9
at him. Everybody's
card.
going A9, A9,
I
A9,
know.
A9.
It is our current biggest villain.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you just made a whole bunch of friends.
I know I did. They're going to be running out to Riley going, oh, are you kidding? This girl's got to be cool. She's like vetoing A9. I'm thinking, wow, that's a whole lot of space to fill in. Yeah.
It is. It's a bit of space.
Okay. You're welcome.
It's not huge. This is an A9. It's not humongous.
It's half a sheet of paper.
Well, that's absolutely true. It is that. It is that. Well, now, if you get guest choice, which is what you told me you were going to get
Yeah.
before the show, what would you choose for a project?
Well, For those of my followers that are on here, they know I love easel cards. So I would take easel cards as a project.
All right.
Because I love that.
Mm-hmm.
And can I choose 2? We talked about so it's kind of spring, and jelly beans would kind of seem to be the thing, but I also love the rainbow and the bakery. But I could make a rationalization for any of them because they all kind of have the same, like all the colors. Okay, if you know Riley's line, you know that I have a very favorite dress-up character, and it's a little possum, and her name is Penny. And Penny is the actual possum that I found in the skimmer of my pool, and I saved her. So I would take rodents.
Oh, okay. We missed out on colors. Hang on, Matt. Rodents is element in 5. Yeah. Rodents is element in 5.
I did not hear your choice on colors.
So did you decide on rainbow or jelly beans?
I can't choose 3?
No. Oh, I see. I see what your question is. You get to choose 1 in each column.
Well, I know that. I was just trying to slide by. And you caught me.
Rainbow it is.
Rainbow it is.
Rainbow it is. Rainbow rodent with an easel card. How about random? What would you like us to? What would you like? Oh
yeah, anybody that knows me knows shiny is just like the bomb. I'm your glitter girl.
Yeah. Well, it is National Intergalactic Glitter Fairy Month after all. So
and I could put Penny as a little fairy, intergalactic glitter. I got this. I got it down.
Oh, that would be really cute. I would love to see that. But we've only had the record of 2 guest choices at one show. And it's been a long time. Mr. Wheel has been pretty much his own boss lately. But we'll see. Are you ready to get a warm-up and get this show going? All right. Let's see how he's feeling tonight. He's feeling spunky. Hard project. Will we get easel card? If we land on a vetoed one, we're going to spin again. Birthday card. Could be an easel. Birthday card. 4 colors. Will we get rainbow or will we get popcorn jelly bellies? Succulent garden. Interesting. 4 element. Come on, let's have rodents. Rodents was something that people didn't like for a while. Not tonight.
We have cute rodents.
Wave.
A wave.
A wave. Does Penny wave?
Yes.
For random. Number 22. Add a mug. Well, you got some really different kind of combinations.
Well, this is totally doable.
Yes, that's what I like to hear. This
isn't as terrifying as I originally thought it was going to be.
Oh, no, it's not terrifying at all. It's fun.
Because this is a wave.
That is a wave. We're going to talk about each one of these. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot we can do. There's a lot we can do with this, and we're going to be able to have some really cute cards, I think. But first, I have to give my speech, Miss Tanya, my speech. Are you ready? This is going to be everybody that wants to play can play. And this is an art project. We're not going to be telling you what to do, what to use, how to use it. It's up to you. We want to see how you express yourself artistically. The projects have to include all of those 4 parameters, which we're going to discuss here in just a minute. They can be very classic and simple, like we used to make with Stampin' Up! Stuff in the early days or Close to My Heart stuff in the early days. Or it can be very complicated with all the Karen Berniston dies that you can throw out at the card. Or anywhere in between. You can take each of these parameters very literally and say, HEY Google, what is a succulent garden color palette for Pete's sake? And HEY Google would give you some samples. They might have some light sagey greens, some gray greens, some pretty purples. But then you might also be able to pull in some terracotta for a pot or something along those lines. You're going to get to decide how you want to use those. Or you can interpret them very artistically, however you want. You can add a mug to and have a succulent garden color mug on a wave out in the seas on its way to Tahiti. It's up to you. It's up to you. We'd love to see what you do. We do ask that you do your very, very best because you're going to put it you're going to take a picture of it and put it in a gallery that's going to last for a long time. We welcome people of all ages, all abilities, all levels of experience of making cards. We love to see whatever you want to make and send us, but do a very good job. The parameters do need to be included, but they can be the focal point or they can be very cleverly just added in a very sneaky way. That's up to you. The card does need to be handcrafted. It needs to be 1 card per person, and it needs to be family friendly so I don't blush when I sees it in the gallery. Thank you very much. Very good. All right, that's it. That's it. Now let's talk about these individual things. Birthday card. What's your first thought? You going to do an easel?
Maybe.
Maybe.
It's possible.
But you could
I have
do just
ideas,
anything
though.
you want. You could do an A9 birthday card if you wanted to.
No.
Well, just in
No.
case. Just want to throw that out there.
I'm kind of shying away from the A9.
It's okay.
No, but
you
I
could.
got the birthday. We've got some I got a really cool die to go with this. I got this down. I got it. I think I got it.
Tell me what colors you might use for a succulent garden. What was your first vision when you heard succulent garden?
Succulent garden to me is like various shades of a soft green
Mm-hmm.
and maybe grays thrown in, or sometimes in my case there's some browns because I can't grow them, but just different light greens and dark greens and cream colors and really soft, yummy stuff.
Don't forget, they bloom.
Pinks. Yes, they
Mhm.
do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So you can definitely pull in some different colors of pinks and reds and even some pale yellows and creams, like you said. But you could also think about, since it says garden, it could be in a container, some kind of container that
whatever color your container's in.
Mm-hmm. So you can pull that in.
Absolutely.
You can have sky behind it because it's got to be in the sunshine.
Mhm.
So you can have some colors from
or a
that,
window. It could be sitting in a window.
too. Mm-hmm. Curtain
Yeah.
colors. Mm-hmm. All those kind of colors. You're not
Christmas
really
cactuses. She said, is Christmas cactus a succulent? Sure.
close enough.
Close enough.
Yeah. They have pretty fat leaves. I don't know. I don't know what the difference between a succulent and a cactus is.
Aren't cactus succulents?
I don't know.
I don't either.
I don't know.
What we don't know won't hurt us.
I think that's fair enough. For wave, what did you think of wave? Are you going to use Penny?
Yes.
Oh, so she could be waving like a queen.
I know. It is going to be a good thing. Yes.
What other things could wave? Well, we just had all those oceans, so maybe we will use, some people may be using oceans again, but somebody
There's
that
lots of
waves,
wave
this
dyes.
is a
I
good
have
time
a wave
to
dye
do.
too.
You could use it as a background if you didn't want it to be an actual wave.
If I stuck Penny on an island.
or a beach, a raft or something like that. Yeah. Pool, like you found her. Yeah.
Mhm.
But a wave could also be something, a friendly wave, or it could be maybe if you put something on a wobbler, it would wave when you hit it.
Ooh, that's a genius idea.
If anybody has any queen stamps, you could have somebody waving, but you could also have maybe something with a brad that waves in the wind. A tail of a kite waves.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It does.
So, yeah.
Wavy
yeah.
hair. That was a good one, Kelly.
hair. Oh, that is good. Flags wave.
Flags
Light
wave.
Oh, my gosh.
Chinese
guys.
cats wave. Okay.
Oh, my cat waves.
This is so entirely educational.
Oh, we are educational here. My cat waves. Are you going to wave?
Oh, is this Chinese cat? No.
Yeah. See, he waves. So you could have a cat waving.
You did not tell me we could bring all the toys we have on our desk.
We'd never get done.
We wouldn't. We wouldn't.
Then-
I mean, seriously, I should have had my Batman glasses. But other than that,
Maybe at Paperganza. And then we had add a mug. So your mug could be the shape of a card. It could be something that's a small mug. It could be a mug of a cat's face.
it could be.
It doesn't. You can do lots of things with a mug. It could be a mug with your scene on it.
It could be.
Yeah. You could have a mug with a birthday card gift certificate in it or something. A mug shot.
You could have a pop-up mug.
You could.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You could have a mug with a wave
A mug
on
shot.
it.
That's another good one.
A mug shot with somebody with
a
wavy
beer
hair.
mug. Joanne, why didn't I think of that?
Yep. Root beer mug.
Wow. Mm-hmm.
All those things. We've got lots to work with now. I have no idea what I want to do now. It happens every time. Every time. I think green beer in a mug.
Right?
Yep.
Hmm.
You can have radios, because they've got radio waves. Oh boy. Here we go, guys. Do you think you have some ideas that you can go to your supplies and get some products out?
I think I have too many options.
I know.
You told me it would happen.
I know. I don't lie.
Yes. It's just
I
like,
exaggerate and make up stories sometimes, but I don't lie.
because I have
All
like the funny bones, there's at least 300 birthday sayings, so okay. I got this.
Susan Binstead, wavy chips. Potato chips have waves. Oh my goodness. We'll have a great, this will be a fun gallery.
Ruffles have ridges, but we call them waves tonight.
In Kansas, they're going to be waves because we don't have any
They're going to be
oceans.
waves.
All right. Well, if you're comfortable, I'm okay. I'll figure out something. We got an ad for you to watch, but we're not sure what it is. And we can go get our things and be back in a few minutes, okay?
I'm on it.
Okay, let's do it. I think she's ready. Hey, Cool Mary here. You might remember me from my breakthrough role, the In Review infomercial. While normal me and the special guest are gathering their supplies, let me take this opportunity to tell you about our stamp set, our die set. Whoa. Let me, Cool Mary, show you what you can do with them. Tubular. Whoa! Gnarly. Yes, you can order these off our web shop. Every purchase helps support our shows, and in return, you can be like me, Cool Mary. Once upon a time, in a land of glitter and glue, there was Mary, who had lost her crafting mojo. Desperate, she called the one person who could help. Doc! Mary asked for one of Doc's brilliant inventions to save the day. Doc sprang into action, her lab a whirlwind of creativity. With a cry of, "Great Scott!" Doc unveiled her masterpiece, the Craft Roulette Creative Companion. She called Mary, and with a touch of movie magic, handed over the book. Mary was stunned. The book was incredible! Out of nowhere, Biff appeared to cause trouble.
Give me that book, blockhead!
A flurry of stamps sent him packing. Mary quickly explained the wonders of the book, showing its many secrets. The Craft Roulette Creative Companion is a project sketchbook designed to accompany creators along their journey through Craft Roulette's weekly challenge and its many adventures. Use it as a project planner, an idea bank, as a journal, or any combination of the three. Each spread has room to record all the essentials of the Craft Roulette Challenge. There are 100 spreads in each book, plus some extra room to sketch and make notes. The Craft Roulette Creative Companion is a collaboration with Trinity Stamps. To get yours, check out the video description for more information.
Mary, let's get back to the craft.
Coming back anyway. I'm coming back loaded with bear. I got a idea. I do. I have an idea. So I am going to. What was that fourth one? Oh, I forgot. Add a mug. That was the one I couldn't remember. Now I don't know what I'm going to do. But I'll add a mug somewhere. You know, I could have it dangling. Okay. So here's that Craft Roulette Creative Companion. So I can add birthday card. This is my own little diary of the cards I've made. I've already filled my first one and moved on to the second. Add a mug. Yeah, I know how I'll do that. Okay, and then when I get done, I will have a place to draw my picture, but then I have the second show, so I will add the second card later. And then I go the next day and read what you guys wrote about and what the show was about, and I make notes. And it's a wonderful little memory thing, because I like spending Friday evenings with you guys. Okay, so I've got this great big balloon thing. Got a great big balloon card, and I did this weird easel card size, and I'm gonna put that, and I made it an easel since that's what Tanya likes, and I think I will dangle a mug off of it because I can, because we make cards that would never be made when we do Craft Roulette cards. So we'll do that, and then succulent colors. I'm going to have some blues in it and some blue greens. I found this blue. There's a blue balloon too, so I might use that like that. And then have some blue greens and maybe some violets. I think we'll be okay with that, and then it'll be good. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. It didn't stamp real well, so I'm going to have to bring in a marker and fill in those lines, but we'll be fine. We'll be fine. And I don't know if Tanya's ready to come back or not, but I bet she will be in a few minutes. So thank you for those great ideas. Those were good. And I did the balloon because it will be waving in the wind. That was my other thinking. My balloon, it waves. Yeah. You see this. Thank you, Kelly Tebow. I appreciate it. All right, I got to pick out some colors. I do have some succulents that I have had for many, many years. And they're pretty green. Well, there's green and pointy. But if I do some violets, and then I bring in a little bit of blue for the blue sky that the succulents so enjoy, I think we're going to be okay. Well, that's what I'm going with. And then I have a pen. Then I'll just have to tie a little something. I'm good. Tie a little something on it, a little mug. How are you guys tonight? I know there are people, Anita, that have a second Craft Roulette Creative Companion. I'm not sure if they've started using it. It holds 100, I think 100 sheet episodes. Yeah, my first one was a knock. It was like a prototype, and it didn't have 100. But yeah, waves in your hair. I think that's a great idea. Yeah, there's a lot of things that wave that maybe you don't think of first. Yeah, mug is. I thought about putting something on a mug because I had that mug die, but I don't have one cut. So, Jonna H, it's your first time watching. Welcome. So glad to have you. Okay, I better get started. I hear
We can see Tanya. She's
that Tanya is
she's going all
fast.
gas, no brakes over there.
Is she going? She told me she's real fast, so I'm going to go ahead and start coloring.
She's gathering still. Once she's ready, once she tells us she's ready, she'll come back.
And I'm not okay. She's panting. She's breathing hard. She's here. Here we go. Let's see what Ms. Tanya is up to. What is she thinking? She's got to flip. She's going to flip her camera. All gas, no brakes. That's right. There's some fingers. There they are.
I just need to get it focused here. Hold on. Get in there.
Hold the dough. Hold the dough.
Quit being so fussy. Come on.
It's shenanigan land. What can you expect?
It is shenanigan lands. You're far too special for just a birthday card, so please keep the envelope too. Okay.
Is that funny, Bones?
It is.
I will say the connection is a little bit intermittent right now with Tanya, but it will pop back in as time goes. So, and Tanya, don't worry about that. That's just
You got to call me Tanya.
Tanya.
It's a thing.
Go Kansan, man.
Yeah.
Go Kansan.
The internet's just being a little funky, but it should pop back in. There, it's already popping back in.
Yay.
Okay.
Okay. Well, hang on 1 second while you get your thoughts together. JD's birthday, his first birthday is next week. And so Gunny is getting him, and Gunny and Poppy are getting him a water table. Did you know that there is such a thing as a water table? Apparently, JD and his friends can gather around this water table and play outside. It'll be fun. So thank you for asking. JD did go to the park today, too, and he loved it. So I'm going to go see him tomorrow. Yeah. JD is my grandson, and there's a sub-game, Tanya, that they tell me they don't eat chocolate until I say his name.
Oh.
That's what I hear. And so they start getting hungry around now. So they want their chocolate. So I have to give them a JD update.
Well, you said you took him to the park. So it was either a grandchild or a dog. So I wasn't quite for sure who JD was.
Yep, he's my little guy. All right.
Okay.
Tell me what you're thinking and what you're going to do. Please.
I'm going to do a birthday card.
Okay.
And you will see why I'm going to use my adorable Penny. She's from the dress up set. Isn't she ridiculous?
She is cute.
And I'm really lucky that I have like thousands of die cut pieces because we do kits. So I have tons and tons of die cut pieces. So I can put her in that. I can put her in a little skirt. I'm going to add some little flowers and some grass and a birthday saying, and she's waving.
Yes, she is waving.
And there's a mug.
Perfect. Perfect.
Okay. And there might be some balloons.
See how easy this is?
And these are the papers that I pulled out. So it kind of looks like succulents, I think.
Oh, yeah, very much so.
Now, I really hope my Dolores is on here because I use a gigantic cutter that won't fit where I go, you know? And so I'm using Dolores's little cutter thing here. For the love of Pete, are you serious? What is this thing? She loves it. I don't know. Okay.
I didn't recognize the style. Is it a little slicer?
I don't know what it is. It's about as old as my store is. So, or my store was, I guess I should say, right?
Yeah. It's okay. It won't matter in the long run.
It's like this little mini guillotine thing.
Oh, okay. Don't cut your fingers. Ah!
Yeah, but it only goes to 4 wide. So what happens? I guess we'll be like,
no,
making little tick marks, huh?
That's the only ones you have? Those two?
No, I have giant ones. I have great big ones, but they won't fit in my little space here.
Wow.
This is Dolores's little thing that she uses, so she'll be real happy that I used it.
Yeah, I don't know if she's here tonight or not. But Dolores, thank you. Babs Craven, did you have chocolate earlier? That's okay.
Wish somebody would have keyed me in on the chocolate thing. That wasn't really fair.
I'm sorry. We have so much terrain to cover when we have a new guest. There's just not enough that we can tell you. You would have been like deer in the head, just staring into the headlights because there's so much in a tradition. You thought Fiddler on the Roof had a lot of tradition. They ain't got nothing on craft roulette culture. Our Youngblood's already sent in her card. That girl.
Dang.
She's a speedy
Somebody sent in their card. Per Mr. Google, no, an opossum is not a rodent. Oh, it's a marsupial. Well, yes, it's a marsupial, but it's kind of
in a very rodicious way.
It's got like this little mousy looking nose, and if you say mouse, it's kind of a rodent, and well,
I think they're rodent-esque. I know they're marsupials, but that's pretty.
They are actually.
If you
did you
met
know?
One
I'm a huge proponent of possums. And we live out in the country, and I'm a city girl. We live out in the country, and I have found my love for my possums. They are the only North American marsupial, which means that they carry their babies in their pouch. So be kind to possums. And they are not mean.
No, they're actually.
And they eat all the gross bugs.
They eat bugs. The only reason they show their teeth is because they're not aggressive. And seriously, they play dead, not on purpose. That is just
their reaction,
response to fear. Jessica asked, did I raise Penny? No, but I wanted to so badly. I have a photograph of me holding her, and she fell asleep in my arms. And this little girl had hung on for dear life, but I put her back where I found her.
That's good.
Or where I thought she belonged, which is the property next to us that doesn't have anything on it. And
probably real happy there.
And we have possums out here all the time, and I just get so tickled when I see them, and we leave little goodies for them and all kinds of stuff.
And they tend to go to pools, don't they? We had one that would hang out on our pool deck when we lived
Yeah, they get thirsty.
Yeah. We called him Leewood
And the
Louie.
little babies, fall in. So
Yeah.
possums getting your bird feeders? Well, Victoria, take your bird feeders off the ground.
Yeah, I think so.
I've heard of squirrels getting in bird feeders.
Oh. Con mucho gusto. Well, I think your little penny looks very sweet and precious. Now, have you seen the possum that was on the internet some years ago that was a cross-eyed possum?
Oh, you know who that is? Yeah, Ferncroft Wildlife that we support, actually. We donate to them.
Uh-huh.
What is her little name? I want to say Ozzy, but it's not Ozzy. But Ferncroft Wildlife rehabilitates possums that people bring in that they find. So.
Oh. Well, we were making Christmas cookies one year. I'll have to see if I can find it. But we were making Christmas cookies one year, and Joanna, JD's mom, made a possum that had cross eyes. And then she made a face too. And I've got the cutest little picture of her holding the cookie. Trying to look like the possum. I don't remember why we had a cookie shape that looked like a possum, though. Mysteries. Hey, I do have a bunch of questions from our members. They seem to want to know a lot about you. Are you ready?
About me?
Yeah.
Yes, possums make marvelous pets. We just have a dog that would rather have a possum for lunch than,
Yeah, we had a hound dog that scared a possum who played dead, quote unquote, played dead. And poor old Buckley, he went back to that same spot to look for that possum for months. He would just keep going back and going, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? And he was so frustrated or confused by that little guy because he was gone. He was like, no, I know he was dead. I know he was dead. No,
Tucker's he's a little dachshund rescue.
Oh.
So I think he's got some terrier in him too. But he likes the chase, right?
Oh, yeah.
So most animals will keep trying to run away. So that's half the fun of it, right? Because that's what dachshunds do. But possums, he didn't know what to do when he found one night. And he did not know what to do when that little thing just laid down. He's like, what?
It's very confusing to him. Such a smart defense. They're hard to destroy, though. I hear that they're tough. They're tough animals.
They are so amazing. I mean, they are seriously they're just fabulous little creatures.
I had one on a screen porch one time, and it was the way I got in and out of my apartment. And he just sat on that screen porch and hissed at me whenever I tried to go out. He's like, okay, I'll just stay home. I can't go to class. There's a possum hissing at me.
Talking to you.
Yeah,
that's what they do. Yes, talk to you.
Yeah, I think he said, go back inside. You don't need to go to class.
Okay, so what do you guys want to know?
Well, I was just looking at my list here. Well, Lindaville, let's just start talking about Riley and Company. How did you get that name?
Well, many moons ago, in a land far away, was a retail store called Stampers Inc. And I would have guest designers come in.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the guest designers that I had, gosh, I don't remember her name now, but she had this company called Hannah Stamps. And she came to the store, but she also, with Hannah Stamps, she had another line with it. But she had this moose line. It was really, really cute. And it was the huge breakout hit, and all of our customers just went bananas. So I mentioned to her as she was leaving, once we had so many guest instructors at our store, and once she was leaving, I said, hey, by the way, if you ever want to sell, the Riley line, let me know. And she said, wow, that's ironic because, and that's how it was born.
Uh-huh.
And here's a little true fact that not everybody will know. Her husband owns a funeral or a casket company. And so all of my Riley inventory showed up on casket pallets. I'm not kidding you.
You didn't feel a sense of foreboding or anything, death or anything?
No,
Just,
I thought it was the coolest thing ever. It's like, yeah, now that's how you start a good relationship.
A line. Yeah, that's funny. Was it here in town? Because there's a casket place off of 435 or whatever. Well, that's pretty cool. When I lived down at the lake, they used to make the what are those things? They put the caskets in or whatever, and with cement. So you'd see those go by on the highways sometimes. I know.
That would be a day, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, well, I did not expect that to be your answer at all. Zero zip nada. No. Completely surprised by that one. And I bet Linda Veal is a little bit taken back too. I bet she didn't know it either. That's funny. And so, Paula Rice asked also about Riley. So was this Riley already concocted by this other lady, or?
Oh, okay. So that is a very good question as well. Sort of, yes.
I'm grabbing some ink. Hang on a sec. So, sort of, the Riley line was there. I'm having issues. Pardon me.
You're okay. Did you get your paper
colors go with what? So,
well, succulent colors. What says
we'll just
succulent?
use what we have.
Yeah.
Anyway, so sort of the line. She had two lines, and one of Hannah Stamp's line was this line of teenage girls that was kind of modeled after her daughter. I had two boys, so that did not resonate. But the other was this ridiculously cute moose. And that's who Riley was. And Riley at that time was, she only had him done in wood stamps.
Oh.
And he was done like, you would have, gosh, I don't know, like in a stocking or playing soccer or football or whatever. And at the time, there were 32 different lines, just 32 different things that Riley did. Like he was a bricklayer, he was on water skis, he was doing all these different things. And then we got him. And the artist, I could still, was in touch with the artist that did him. So she drew a bunch for me as well. And so she drew, gosh, I would say probably a couple hundred more.
Whoa.
And then we just had Riley. And of course, at Stampers Inc., I had the best girls working for me ever. And my Dolores, she's been with me for 18 years, and she's also a very good friend of mine, brought me a birthday present one day, and it was a bag book. Remember the bag books that you could make?
Out of paper
and
bags?
She had found all of the funniest things, just like crazy sayings in a bag book. And I'm like, wow, these would make great stamps, right? These would make fabulous stamps, like all of these snarky sayings. And that was way back when, and nobody had done it. Like, everything was just, nice and polite and,
follow your heart.
Exactly, right? And we're like,
Yeah.
well, we're going to try this, and it's either going to bomb like mad or people are going to love it. Well, today everybody's doing it, so I think it's successful, and we have about 1,000 funny bones in our lines, 800.
That's
I think
good.
we've done 1,200 today. I think we're on 1,300, I think,
Oh my
but
God.
we've retired some. So,
Yeah.
and then we kept adding to it. So then we started adding dies, and we started adding, all the different stuff to go with it. And
Mm-hmm. It wasn't like you were a little kid and you said, "Gosh, when I grow up, I want to own a stamp store and a
oh
stamp
no, I wanted to be a
company."
lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just so glad that life takes turns, because I'm so glad that I'm making stamps and hanging out with like really cool people
Mm-hmm.
instead of being a lawyer and being stuffy.
Yeah, hanging out with people that are very happy about their life situation, because generally,
Yeah, people that fight every day for a living.
yeah, yeah, it's just not. It's not the
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
I have an adversity to fighting, so thank you, Paula. She placed her order in the comments. Did you put in the comments that you were watching Craft with Roulette? Because I'll send you a little freebie.
Yay. That's real nice. Thanks for doing that.
It's
a
kind
real
of fun.
nice little
I
twist.
like giving away free stuff. I don't know why.
It's fun. Yeah.
Laura Hood just mentions, I'll never forget the first time I saw Funny Bones at an expo. The greatest thing about our line is that you could always tell where the Riley booth was, because everybody was cracking up. Like we had like a 40-foot booth. Well, 40 feet of Funny Bone sayings, and people were cracking up all the time. It was so much fun.
Let's go find the table that's laughing and having the best time, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So what do we have in mind? What are we to expect of you when you come to Paperganza?
Oh my goodness sake.
I know. It's going to be 2.5 days of, oh my gosh, let's have a good time on purpose.
Well, I get to come home, right? So
yeah,
getting me out of the country and bringing me back to the city, because I am a city girl at heart. I truly am.
Ya.
Anybody that knows me is like, you're going to where? You're going to be out on acreage? And I love it out here, and it's very quiet, but I do love my city. I love my city. And Kansas City is one of the best places ever.
It's a good place, isn't it?
But we have some classes, and Karen is my business partner. So I actually own 2 companies, and Karen Burniston is my business partner in one of them.
Mm-hmm.
And so Karen creates the amazing pop-up dies. You guys have had her on here before.
Yes.
And so she's going to be teaching, and I'm going to be teaching. So I am probably going to be doing, I'm going to be honest with you, I haven't decided yet, but I believe I am going to be doing some, maybe a card class.
Uh-huh.
Karen's going to do cards, and I've got a few surprises up my sleeves.
Ooh.
In appreciation to the people that invited us there. So I can't say it on air.
You're not going to bring Penny, are you? Because I'd probably...
No.
Okay.
No.
Just want to make sure.
Penny hangs out with her own kind.
Okay. I don't know what the Marriott would think of. Oh, you brought a what?
I don't think they'd like it much. I probably would not be invited back. That would be a bad thing.
You brought a possum. Oh, well, that's exciting. Something to keep me guessing for the next few months.
Well, I have to tell you, I believe in back. Obviously, I did not do a very good job at die cutting those, did I? I have friends that are entrepreneurs as well and have their own companies, and I've just got some surprises for you.
That's so fun. Thank you. Looking forward to seeing what your surprises are.
And Steven's like, "Oh my God, what's she gonna do? What's she gonna do?"
It's gonna be quite the weekend.
It is going to be so much fun. It's going to be ridiculous amounts of fun.
And we are going to be live, doing Craft Roulette live from the event. So if you're not able to come, but we hope you are, you will be able to join us for our own little version of Craft Roulette live from Paperganza.
You know, it's hilarious. The local folks can bring all the stuff, you know, and then the folks from all these other places that aren't local, because if you have your car, you can bring a whole lot more stuff to put on your table.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
We're going to keep them pretty busy. That's for sure.
I'm just saying that all of those, when it comes to Craft Roulette, the poor people that brought everything are going to have to be sharing with those poor people that couldn't bring everything on the airplane.
We do have some ideas for those kind of situations. So, yeah.
It's okay, but I'm going to bring tons of stuff. It's going to be in my car.
Mm-hmm.
And
well, you're going to have a booth.
Oh, a booth.
Yeah, you'll have a booth.
I am.
So
we are going to have 10 by 10 booths.
Right. So everybody can see all your good stuff, or at least a lot of your good stuff.
Yeah, you know what? Take a poll, you know. It's just 10 feet isn't much when you had a 40-foot booth. So I think I'll just bring, you know, funny sayings and...
That sounds like a good idea.
All kinds of fun stuff.
Yeah.
Card kits, you know, extra card kits.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. It does. Well, now you do live on some acreage, and you do have a name for your acreage, and it is Shenanigans?
Shenanigan Land?
Shenanigan Land. That's got to have a story. Yeah?
No, you just have to have fun.
Okay.
You know, I just so totally believe in fun. And, you know, I want to be a fun sister, a Mary Gun fun sister. You know, it just life these days, you know, shut off the TV, craft, hang with your buddies, grab a glass of wine or a Coke and have a good time, you know, talk to your neighbor or something.
Yeah.
Just life is meant to have fun. It's just way too serious right now and way too harsh. So
now, have you always felt this way, or is this partially because of your somewhat recent cancer journey? Did you have a
no, I've always kind of been like this. Once I became an adult and didn't have the struggles of being a young kid, and you guys know what I'm talking about. You know, college and finding your friends and stuff. It just kind of seemed, I don't know. I left a lot of drama in a very stressed out life in Shawnee, and I found my human, and I'm very happy, and it's just fun to be happy instead of stressed out and working all the time. And I mean, I do work all the time, but this is fun stuff. So
right, you do. I know you do work all the time.
I do work. It's ridiculous amounts of time that I work, but I'm not complaining.
No.
Of all the things that I did not grab, it's a pair of scissors. Can you believe that?
What company is the balloon from?
Just rip it.
It's
Trinity.
because my middle. Oh, I do have a pair of scissors.
Yay!
Mm-hmm.
We use a lot of Trinity on this channel because Trinity sends us a lot of stuff, and it's cute.
Yeah.
That's right. If you want to see your products on Craft Roulette, send us stuff, and it might get used.
Ha! Double dog dare me. All right, Mary.
I don't ask very often. Sometimes
I do.
He does.
I'll ask. We have a new product sponsor coming out next week.
That's true. It's true.
I do digital art. I've been a designer, web developer for many years. I don't do much crafting, though.
He has on occasion.
I tested the products that we made.
Mm-hmm. And when we got our 100th patron, you made a video.
100th episode.
100th episode.
Yeah.
Forgotten what it was.
I think.
I don't know.
I made a process video.
Yeah.
You can find it if you remember. You can find it on our video gallery.
It's there, just waiting for you. It's real cute. It's a rocket ship.
No, it's a Mario.
I lied. It's a Mario. It's a
Mario.
You've done rocket ships.
I always said when I retire, I'm only going to run one company instead of two. That's how much I love what I do.
There you go. That's a good plan. It'll feel like you're relaxing all the time. You'll be out on that veranda, looking at the lake, doing all those things. There we go. Well, you're a busy woman. You've got a lot of high energy. You did say you like coffee. Is it a contributing factor to your lifestyle?
I'm sorry, say what?
Is coffee a contributing factor to your lifestyle, your speed?
Coffee is the fuel that allows me to have my lifestyle, I think. I don't know. I've never tried it without it. So I'm pretty sure that you don't want to be around me if I tried it without it.
You would probably get one heck of a headache.
Oh, yeah. And cranky. I don't want to be cranky. Even when I had my store, my girls were so smart. Karina's on here for you guys that see Karina comment. Karina's been with me forever too. And she worked at my store, and these girls were so smart that they would set the coffee maker up to start in the morning.
Yeah.
Even if they weren't there. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that is a good idea.
I know. Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
I'd walk in and Karina'd have little messages. Just push play or just push on.
That is smart. I don't like being the first one up in the morning because I have to turn the coffee on.
You get a
bad attitude.
I got that. You do the pre-programmed coffee pot.
I know.
Yeah.
But
And you have to wake up at a set time.
Yeah, and I'm not sure when I wake up either, so.
See, out here, since we moved out here, it's been 7 years, believe it or not. We're very blessed because the warehouse is 100 feet from the house, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, oh, sorry, squirrel, told you. I have not ever set an alarm since I've been out here.
Right.
6 years.
But
I
you
don't
just
have
get
an alarm.
up. Do you get up early then on your own, or?
Oh, no. I don't sleep a lot, believe it or not. I'm finding that the older that I am, the less I sleep. I don't know why that is.
I think
and that's okay.
Does sometimes happen. It's not happened for me, but I've heard of it being true.
Now, I love to sleep. Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
Me too. When I was getting ready tonight, I looked at my bed and said, "I'll be back. You just stay right there. I'll be back in just a little bit."
Oh my God, you really are my soul sister. I think you are. I'm pretty sure, Mary, that we were sisters in a different life. I really do think so.
It's that middle of Kansas kind of thing. We learn how to entertain ourselves on the prairie.
When I was younger, I grew up in a little tiny town, and the only thing to keep ourselves occupied was to learn how to drive. And back there, the drinking age was 18, and you were a teenager. So the only thing that we ever did back then was drive really, really fast and try to figure out, oh, did I get blurry? I'm sorry.
Yeah, you got, yeah.
I'll bring it back down. Get in here. We learned how to drive stick shifts really, really fast.
Oh.
You know.
Yeah.
And try to get away with drinking when your parents didn't know.
Well, there wasn't that much.
That's a Midwest tradition.
Isn't that every teenager's like dream job?
I tell ya. We used to drag the Fae.
Yep.
Which was the main drive in the town.
Strip.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I blurry?
You're going so fast. We can't keep up with you.
Focus.
Mirror light speed is not good enough.
Free ship CR. And make sure you comment and tell me to send you a freebie. Say, I saw you talking about Shenanigan Land on Craft Roulette.
Well, now that you've been on Craft Roulette a little while, I want to ask something that Robin Kuketz, I think, asked. And she said, what intrigues you most about being on Craft Roulette?
What intrigues me the most?
Yeah, such a concept.
Oh, that is so easy.
Oh.
Was it Robin?
Yes.
Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
Robin, the reason that I love Craft Roulette so much is because it embodies my entire life's motto, and that's wing it. Seriously, I like to just take things as they come, and I like to improvise, and
that's
seriously,
what we
that's
do.
why it's so much fun.
It is fun.
And when I went upstairs to grab all
off.
of my Oros up there, I told Stu, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so much fun. So much fun.
It is. It takes, I mean, it can be pressure in one way. It can be like, I don't know what I'm going to do. But then on the other hand, it's like, but she did it live and she didn't have a plan. We'll give her a hard pass on that. This is okay.
See, that's how my man, I like to solve things. I like to look at something and I'm a solution person to find solutions. I'm really big on that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm one of those fix it people, if something goes wrong.
Uh-huh.
And I think that's part of what this is, because it's solution oriented.
Yeah, that's true. It's you gotta solve your problem here, and the problem is here are your 4 parameters. What are you gonna do about it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Here are your options. Find a solution.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I like having the parameters to guide. I mean, if you just get the white piece of paper and you say, okay, go make a card. It's like, okay, what? Help me. Can't you give me a little help? So we give you a little help. We give you 4 parameters.
There are some people asking how to get the freebie in chat. If you want to tell them again, Tanya.
Stofan, I'm telling you, you got to call me. You got to call me, Tanya.
I'll try.
Please.
I had to learn how to not speak like
a. It sounds like an A.
I had to learn how to not speak like a Kansan when I got older.
Hey, Myrna, don't put that on this. Please send me a freebie, because I'm not coming back here and looking through thousands of these things. I do that on Saturdays for you guys. No, all you have to do to get a freebie is just put it in the comments of your order. Tanya, I saw you on Craft Roulette. That's all. You can also say, Tanya, you were amazing on Craft Roulette. And I'll still send you a freebie.
After all, it is Intergalactic Glitter Fairy Month.
Oh, Penny's going to have the cutest little skirt ever.
A tutu?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. She's looking mighty fun.
I love the color. Love the color.
It is, takes you to a different place, doesn't it?
It's very relaxing for me.
Mm-hmm.
I know some people it's not, but it really, truly is for me. It's very, very relaxing.
Laura Skelton, who you will meet at Paperganza, asks, what's one of the best shenanigans you pulled off at Shenanigan Land?
Oh my. Well, oh gosh. That's kind of a loaded question, isn't it? Considering I work all the time.
Yes.
We put in a pool.
That's
Let's
a big
see,
deal.
shenanigans that I pulled off out here. I gotta think on that one for a minute.
Yeah. Well, saving a possum is pretty big deal.
It is, right?
That's not like a normal life experience for most people.
No, shenanigans don't always have to be jokes, right? So we have a whole family of purple martins that come back every year. We have a whole flock of geese that come back every year.
Mm-hmm.
We have tons of wildlife out here. I think that's what I find like just baffling is that there's so much wildlife out here.
Mm-hmm.
I have a next door neighbor, and for those of you that know the line, you know that we have a new crocodile named Lyle. Well, Lyle is my next door neighbor that I get into a lot of shenanigans with. Lyle has when it's really hot in the summertime. We have been known to have a couple beards. Yes, somebody said copperhead snakes, Karina.
They do. They're there.
We do have copperhead snakes here, and Sue has this hoe that she carries around.
Just don't smash its head. If you do have to kill a snake for identification purposes because you were bitten by a snake, do not smash its head. Take the head with you.
Well,
so
that's a good idea. Copperheads are pretty. They're kind of a copper color,
right?
So they're pretty. You can tell.
Yep. And generally, they will not mess with you.
Sue tends to beat the ever living snot out of them with her hoe. So they're very poisonous as well.
Yes, they are. I've known people that have gotten very sick.
So we're not real friendly with our copperheads out here. So.
No, they're scary.
We have water snakes we have northern water snakes that look very similar though.
Mm-hmm.
We have a nest of eagles out here.
Really? That's exciting.
Yes, I know. Isn't it fascinating?
Mm-hmm.
We have it starts with an osprey.
Osprey. Mm-hmm.
They're so cool. They dive.
Mm-hmm.
They like bring all their wings in, and they tighten it to their body.
Mm-hmm. They
dive
bomb. Mm-hmm.
In the lake. It is the coolest thing to ever see.
The martins
we have moles.
Are fun on the lake the martins do a lot of skimming on the lakes. They're fun to watch. Yeah.
And they sing to you in the morning. It's just amazing.
The mockingbirds out there, or the catbirds, are always fun out there too, I think, to listen to them. Not everybody likes them, but I like them.
Catbirds?
Mm-hmm. And mockingbirds. How they just go and go and go. Well, they have catbirds, and they sound like they'll do all the mocking kind of stuff.
I have never seen any of those out here.
Yeah, they're little gray birds, a little bit smaller than a cardinal. Real pretty little guys. Real thin little birds. They're cute.
We have cardinals everywhere.
Yeah, they're pretty.
We have tons of deer out here.
Yeah.
Free ship. Free ship is the coupon code. You put it in the coupon box when you check out. It says
CR.
Coupon.
Free ship CR.
Free ship CR.
And that's real nice. Thanks for doing that.
To start assembling my cup. Oh.
Well, now back talking. We did want to touch base on you had cancer a couple years ago. You had a really aggressive breast cancer. You told me about your video that's on your website or on your YouTube channel, And I did watch it today, and I do encourage everybody to go on over to, and your website is Riley and Company, right?
Online.com. Mm-hmm.
And your YouTube channel is the same. But to go, and it's in your featured film or whatever it is, so you can see what she's talking about, and you are a big proponent of mammograms and taking care of yourself.
Huge proponents. I would say ladies, but I know that we've got guys on here too. Guys too. Seriously, if you feel anything, I'm serious to you. It saved my life. Go out and watch the video. I shared some of my takeaways. I found out 2.5 years ago that I had triple negative breast cancer. And it was a shock. Nobody in my family had been diagnosed with breast cancer. Nothing. It was just out of the blue. And it was frightening. And I got the news on a Friday.
Oh boy.
And I didn't get to see my doctor until Monday. And so that gave me, I'm horribly type A. Right. And so I knew that whole My Chart reports. Thank you, Jan. Thanks for watching it. I appreciate you very much for watching that. I really appreciate it. Wow. That kind of stopped me in my tracks there for a sec, ladies. Anyway, I searched for many months. I used to have blonde hair that I was very proud of, all the way down to my waistline.
That's amazing.
And it was gorgeous hair, and it took me forever to get it. And within 2 weeks of chemo, it was gone. And it's kind of strange. I didn't even cry the night that I lost it. I mean, it was just what it is what it is. And you just set your attitude. You know, if something like that happens, it just became something that I had to do every day. And by me not liking my first doctor, which I did not, when I told him that I knew what I had and I knew what the treatment was and the guy looked at me and said, "Oh, you're one of those people, you know, you people that read your My Chart." I'm like, "Excuse me?" And I told him I wanted a second opinion. And with that, he sent me to KU Med, the breast cancer center at the KU Breast Cancer Center in Kansas City, one of the best breast cancer centers ever on the planet. It's one of the top 5 rated breast cancer centers in the U.S. And I got a hold of my darling Dr. Khan and his staff. They want me to come back and be a greeter during radiation. And I just took it on as a positive. And it's just, when you go in, was it a lot of fun? Nope. But you know what? I did it, and I had to take 6 rounds of the heaviest chemo you can even imagine. And I was on the schedule. I knew exactly what would happen. You know, I had I told you about the steroid shot. Fabulous steroid shot. Love them. Wish I could get one once a week. I felt like I could build a house. It was amazing. And then it went away in 24 hours and commenced into the sickness. And you know what? It happened 6 times. And God bless Sue. She took care of me. And I really don't remember it. To be honest with you, I don't remember the bad parts. Is that strange? But I don't remember the bad parts. And within 2 chemo times, they couldn't even find within 2 rounds of chemo, they couldn't find the tumor at all. So I had a complete.
Not normal, is it, to have it disappear that fast?
No, Dr. Khan looked like a Cheshire cat when he gave me the news, and he was all pleased with himself and totally happy for me. And no, it's not. And they said that it had a lot to do with the positive attitude. So I don't know. He said that they tend to see people when they go through situations like that and illnesses, that if your attitude is really good, your body tends to respond better.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
So my deal is, people, go out and get your damn mammograms. Oh, I cussed. I'm so sorry, Mary, but go get it. Go get your mammogram. I hadn't had one for 4 years. It was during that whole 2020 time, and we'd moved away from Kansas City and my doctors, and it was 2020, and it was awful. And every time I'd try to call, they wouldn't have the time, and so I just finally gave up and went, you know what, whatever. And then I went to an ER here, which I was not fond of, but I needed an OSHA or some kind of certificate to drive interstate. And she asked me how I was feeling. I said, I don't know, my chest kind of hurts. My left boob kind of hurts a little bit. And she said, you are going to go get a mammogram. And that's how it all started. Yeah, it was amazing. It was shocking.
You weren't really...
And it was stunning, and it's a hard pill to swallow, and it's completely overcomable. So go get your mammogram. I mean, I can't stress that enough. I thought for many, many months, why I was chosen to go through that. And
lucky you, huh?
It's because, I don't think
you have
it's
a platform. You have a way to help people, and
yep, I'm lucky enough to have a
good thing for others.
To have a platform to where there's people that actually listen to what I say, unlike at my house, but there's actually, people that will pay attention for 7 minutes, and I hope you do. And I really hope you guys go out and take a look at the video. It's got a lot of coverage. And just this past weekend here in Topeka, USA, we had a Tour for Cancer event. So it was for the American Cancer Society, and it's a big breast cancer awareness event. So go get your mammogram. That's all you got to do.
You were able to participate in that?
Oh, we sponsor it, and yeah, absolutely.
Good.
And they have live auctions and stuff, so you buy stuff that costs way too much money, and but it all goes to a good cause. So.
Well, Patty Roca.
My excuse, I'm sticking to it. Is that okay?
Yeah. Patty Roca asks, did you use your creative world as a stress reliever? Her neighbor who had cancer said I think she had cancer. Said she painted more as a way to get her feelings out and cope a little bit. Or were you just worn out?
No, I absolutely did not stop working. Did not. Okay. I worked. There were certain days that I couldn't because it taxotere and carboplatin makes you really tired. But I literally worked through all of it, and it was my refuge. Having something. I would love to go on, and for quite a few months, I did not show my face on videos when I did events. Right? And nobody quite got it. But eventually when I did, everybody's going, oh, holy cow. Well, I put out a video. So I did lose my hair. Oh, Pam McClung. I hope you don't lose your hair. Pam McClung.
Oh,
I'll be praying for you too. But if you lose your hair, it's only hair, girl. Yeah. Trust me, I am an advocate.
Lose that hair.
That you're coming from somebody that's hair was literally almost 3 feet long. And it was my identity. They don't talk about it a lot. People in the cancer world, they think if you beat cancer, you should be happy and don't worry about your hair. But your hair is a huge piece of your identity. It's a huge piece of identity. And it's who you are. It's what people identify you as, like your eyes and that kind of thing. And I don't think there's enough talk about why it is so hard to lose your hair. And I would like to see that happen more. It is. I thought about having a wig made, believe it or not. I had so much hair. If you guys could have seen it, it was like dream hair, right? And so I found this place that could make a wig. And the wig, they literally take your own hair. So you have it cut off first, right? And they take your own hair and they can make you a wig of your own hair.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, it sounds good, doesn't it? Right. Like I will never have to lose this head of hair. I'll have it in a wig. And then I thought, okay, so I have cancer and I'm going to wake up some morning and I'm going to look at my dresser and this cardboard or this styrofoam head is going to be wearing my hair. And I'm not quite for sure which is worse, me not having it or the styrofoam head wearing it. And so I chose to just roll with the punches, and I have short hair now, and it's Tanya number 2.
Yeah. I think you look very nice.
Oh, well, you have to say that. I pay you to say that, but no.
Oh, when's the check coming?
I know, right?
When my mom had cancer, she got a wig made, and it was this cute little, she had cute little white hair, but it wasn't her hair. But after she passed and my brother and I were going through things, I opened up this box and there was that wig and I screamed and threw it because I didn't know what it was. It was just this little white furry thing in her. Oh, it was so upsetting. I think we donated it, but I don't know.
I bought probably 10 wigs.
Oh.
Do you know how many I wore? None.
I'm guessing not very many.
Nope, none, because I was very lucky. I like baseball caps and they look pretty decent on me, so I'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
And no, it's just, once you go through round 1 and you're just like, nope. But there was never a day that I didn't not put makeup on.
Oh, wow.
A cold cap. Pam McClung is saying a cold cap. That is a very good thought. Please look into it. Okay, I've known people that wear it.
Mm-hmm.
They still lost their hair. What I found with breast cancer is if you get diagnosed with triple negative, okay, it's the worst of the worst. It's the hard one, and it comes back the most often. But there are as many different treatments as there are different versions of what you're going through. I've never seen one person that had a treatment like mine. And everybody is different based on you.
Mm-hmm.
The cancer center that I went to did not, they didn't agree to they didn't like the, what I want to say, how am I trying to say this?
Standard protocol or?
Yeah, I asked about the cold cap and they're like, yeah, we don't do that.
Oh,
because the research on it, where I went, my oncologist was the head of the research at KU Med for breast cancer. And there has not been enough proven fact that it actually works for them to agree to use it. And it is insanely painful. It is crazy painful.
Yikes. Doesn't sound fun.
So, I mean, it's kind of a personal thing. You can do what you want. I just kind of went and rolled with it. It was a lot less stressful for me to just embrace wearing a ball cap every day.
Yeah.
Now, isn't she cute?
She is adorable.
This is ridiculous.
Real sweet little thing.
She's the cutest little thing.
Now, you put on an orange skirt on her. We do have a tradition here at Craft Roulette. Once upon a time, I was putting orange on the board too often, and I got called out on it because I like orange. And so it turns out that there were 2 basic camps. There were people that loved orange, and then there were people that loved purple. And there's people that like other colors like teal and such. But we found that we kind of polarized to Team Purple and Team Orange as our political factions. And so we ask our new friends, which faction, if you were voting for one, they don't have to be your favorite color, but which one would you vote for? Team Orange or Team Purple?
Purple.
Dang, I thought for sure you'd be an orange. Really?
No, because I went to K-State.
Oh my gosh, how did I forget that?
I know, right? Hello.
Whoa. That was a real, I just lost all my detective powers right there.
There you went. So now I had to answer some question when I was signing up. What would I choose? And I'm like, yeah, purple. Oh, look at all the purple hearts.
I know. You really made a lot of friends tonight.
These are my humans. Look at all these humans. These are my peoples.
All the you are answering. You're checking all the right boxes for this group.
I'm telling you, I think I found a home. I really do. I think I want to come back if you'll let me.
Well, we'll see you this summer. There will be
Oh, for
times
sure.
we will see you. I got a hunch.
Mm-mm.
Lots of times. Oh, that's so funny. You went to K-State for Pete's sake. I should have known. K-State people bleed purple.
We do. Do you know why?
I'm not sure. Is it something to do with the animals there? I've never figured out why.
No. I figured that if I had, $50,000, and I only paid 50 tuition way back when, so you know how long ago it was. It ended up costing me $120,000, but it was student loans it did. But if I had to pay all that money to K-State, I might as well support them, right?
Well, yes.
I really actually got my diploma in Aggieville, I think, but that's a whole other story.
Yeah,
That's another story for
that's the
different day.
party scene that she's talking about there.
Yeah.
The party scene at K-State. And
This
I went
was
to
a
the rival
farm town
school,
girl
so-
run amok.
Just a farm town girl. Yeah, it's tempting. And they know it. They know that they know what you got. Little farm girl. I can't believe I walked right into that one, Tanya. I did.
Yeah, you did.
You
I
even
won't
have a
hold it-
K-State sweatshirt on.
I know. I wore it just for you.
Because I had a
believe you
case.
just now mentioned it, right?
Because I had on my KU sweatshirt the other day when I
Mhm.
met her on a tech call.
See what you get?
Turnabout's fair play.
It is.
How's your card coming along?
I'm almost done, and you?
Me too. I'm good.
I was trying to slow it down
I'm just been pedaling
because when I'm
along.
sitting here by myself, I still talk, but I generally don't have anybody to talk to
Right.
except myself.
But we're good
guys,
company
this has been a
ourselves, aren't
blast.
we?
Thank you for including me. This has just absolutely been delightful. I hope you let me come
Aw.
back.
I hope you come back. I think we got lots more to talk about.
I just kind of lay everything, I live my life on my sleeve. It just kind of is what it is. I think she needs a bow, though.
I think you're right.
She needs a bow and a beer. Hmm.
That's
root beer.
Aggieville.
Here's a story for everybody to know. You probably don't need to know, but again, I'm an open book. So I decided, because I would take my mom with me to Aggieville. I was 18, right? I mean,
And
come on. And my mom was a young mother. And so, I love my mom.
I have to interject really fast for our worldwide audience. Aggieville is the college bar and fun strip in
Yes.
the town of Manhattan, Kansas, where the
Yeah.
K-State is located.
Yes. It's where most of the money in Manhattan, where I went to college, is spent. And it's the party scene of my state college. And I took my mom down there one time, just to kind of show off my mom. And I love my mom to death, and she's fabulous, and she was young. So I decided to take her with me. Some people party without their parents. I partied, I brought mine. And I'll be darned if we didn't go to one of my favorite hangouts, and the bouncer at the door goes, "Oh, it's the Aggieville sweetheart and her mom." And my mom says, "What?" Oh, yeah, that took a lot of explaining.
You got busted by a bouncer.
I got busted in a big way. He was just so proud of himself. He was so happy.
To recognize you.
He was just being so nice. I'm like,
Mm.
oh, jeez, man.
Aw.
My mom reminds me of that quite frequently.
That's cute. Yeah, she looks better with a bow.
Mm-hmm.
And her little mug.
Mm-hmm. And put it in her little hands. Look at that.
That worked out really well. See, I think this worked out better than the 4 that you chose. Except you would have been able to rock those too.
I do too. Now all I have to do is put my birthday thing on the inside.
Mm-hmm. You got this. My balloon has mugs hanging off its tail. Because it can. Gotta find these ways to make it work.
Oh, that balloon is so cute. I haven't been watching anybody else's stuff. That's adorable.
Complete with mug tail. Because why
A
not?
mug tail.
A mug tail. See the
Are you
little mugs?
rationalizing again?
See the little mugs hanging off its tail?
Oh,
Yeah. And it's an easel card for you. Because
shoot,
you
I
like
forgot about the
easel
easel thing,
cards.
it's because I only had the cardstock that was folded this way, so I had to kind of go this
How
way.
quickly we forget our favorites when we get excited
No, I
about
do
the new
all of the
parameters.
Mushroom Lane 3D. All of my Mushroom Lane line on eels. I love it. That's going to be
They
our
are
April
fun.
kit is Mushroom Lane line.
Oh, those are cute. I was looking at them today. They're cute. What did
Yeah,
I
the
get on
3D
here?
card. The 3D cards are a lot of fun.
There we go. Oops, I didn't draw them.
Yeah, thank you guys. I needed this. This is so relaxing.
That is not a response that a lot of people would think they would have on Craft Roulette. Relaxing.
And with that, I'm done.
Aren't you nervous? Kind of thing. No?
Maybe I need a
Oh.
balloon. I'm gonna hang out, wait for you. Maybe it needs a little.
I'm just finishing off. There we go. Yeah, I think we're good. I'm going to make sure that I have hit all my, I'm going to make sure I've hit all my parameters. Now, I may look at this in the morning and go, okay, I got to do a little bit more, a little bit less. But right now, I am happy. I've got a birthday card. I'm so stinking thrilled you were born. Yay. I've got
you,
succulent
Cheryl.
garden here with some blues and greens and purples. I've got balloon waving in the sky with mugs hanging off its tail. So there you go. That's what I got for you tonight. Deputy Heidi, I do submit my card to you for approval so I can go to bed tonight.
Exactly. So I have the happy birthday. Oh, I have to find my parameters again because I'm a note taker.
I'll help you. A birthday card. Succulent colors.
So the happy birthday card, right? Oop.
Very, very happy birthday card. Very happy.
Succulent colors because it's greens and blues and flowery pinks and colors.
Mm-hmm.
Is that envelope saying inside a Riley and Company stamp? Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
And so I have the succulent colors, and then I have the mug.
Uh-huh. And little Penny is waving.
And she's waving. Happy birthday.
You did it. You did it. See, it's fun.
There's also that wave, that grass hill is a wave. I would think.
Look at the
yeah.
grass waving.
The red stem grass of the Kanza Prairie.
Just that swirl, I would call that a wave too.
Mm-hmm.
That
Yep.
kind of curvy line.
Yeah. We did it. We did it, Tanya. We did it. Congratulations.
Okay, wait, I have to see this. So someone named Penny adds it. Penny, I love your name. My parents went to Manhattan, Kansas for my dad to teach at the vet school.
Oh, nice.
I was only a baby. Yes, they have a world-renowned vet school there. It's amazing.
They sure do.
Do we have a place our order during, do we have to place our order during the show? I'm still shopping. No, you have a week. I made it, the free ship CR will expire next Friday at midnight.
Nice.
All you have to do is leave a comment with your card, and I'll send you a freebie.
You saw her on Craft Roulette.
I saw you on Craft Roulette make the most adorable little card with this little pasta.
I saw you on Craft Roulette. We're going to let you relax just for a second, bring you back to say goodnight and see what's coming up in your world while we tell other people how they can play, who's coming up, and thank our members. So hang tight. Don't leave. We'll be right back.
Perfect.
That was pretty fun. We made a whole bunch of different kinds of cards, didn't we? Yeah, those are good parameters. We want you to play too. Please send your card to craftroulette.live. There's a submit part, a little submit button. Do that, and it gives you all the instructions. Because Mr. Producer takes care of things like that. Just include those 4 parameters, make it family friendly, and do your very best work. We'd appreciate seeing what you come up with. What will your wave be, after all? I don't have any idea. It'll be fun, though, to find out. We've got great guests coming. We've got May Helms to celebrate our 5th anniversary next week. Allison Haikila is joining us after that. Libby Hickson with Pink and Main, who we will have at Paperganza the week following. Mary Polanco is coming back to brave the wheel. We're looking forward to seeing her. It's been a long time since she was on. I bet we had her the 2nd year. So it's been probably 3 years. And then our friend Sire Anderson will be coming in the middle of April. Can't wait to see each and every one of those lovely, lovely guests. Please join us. You never know what we're going to do. It's a completely unscripted show. Oh my goodness. There are those lovely members. Remember, we do have a Silver and Gold Plus member Zoom call after this show, so don't run off. It'll be a minute or 2 before I show up, but I'll be there and we'll talk about the important things of life. Parameters, card making, different tools that we use, all those kind of things. Please join us. We would love to have you. We'll be there for about an hour, but we'll get a lot of territory covered. We'll see you there. Then also there's 2 new videos for Silver and Gold and Up. Or you I don't remember what there was. Oh, one was about letters. Yeah. One was about stamping and letters. And what was the other one? Oh, the way I'm doing scrapbooking this year with a calendar base. It was good. I'm looking forward to that style. I think it's very doable. Anyway, that's what we do. We just do stuff together and we enjoy each other. It's very nice. I appreciate each and every one of you a whole bunch. Thanks for adding us to your craft budget. We hope it's a good purchase. For our giveaways tonight, we've got the new sponsors. Let's find out who's going to get what. Let's do it. If you sent in one of those cards last week, you are eligible to win prizes, our giveaways that we do. We always start with a CROG, a Craft Roulette original giveaway, a handmade card with an itty-bitty gift. This one goes wherever in the world. If it's very far away, it will be very itty-bitty. But we'll get you something. Thanks, Pam McClurg. I'm glad that it's always light and positive. That's how I like it. That's how I like my tea. Light and positive. Jim Robbins. Congratulations, Jim Robbins. There is a claim prize form on craftroulette.live. After the spinning is done, go over there and fill that in. Use the same email that you did to send in your card so that the system will recognize you as the rightful owner and not some bad guy trying to steal somebody's CROG or a Craft Roulette original or goodie bag. Oh, Jean. Congratulations, Jean. Jean is a nice friend of Craft Roulette. How fun. I'll be happy to send you something. For a Riley & Company $25 gift certificate. I know you've been shopping this evening. I know you're going to want to have a gift certificate. Please make sure you use that free shop 20 Craft Roulette or whatever that one is. Make sure we free ship CR and tell them that you saw her on Craft Roulette so you can get something free. Oh, this one's going to... What? Did I miss something? I did. It was Pam Campbell. How did I miss Pam Campbell winning a gift certificate to Riley and Company? Pam, big congratulations. And for This Calls for Confetti, that little company has grown a lot since we first met them in the early days of Craft Roulette and the early days of This Calls for Confetti. Oh, Elena, how nice. If that's the Elena I'm thinking of, congratulations. If you're not, congratulations also. For a $25 gift certificate to Pink and Maine, they've got some cute stuff, new release out. There's some good stuff out in the world, isn't there? Just stuff to make the world cuter. That's what we like to do. Oh, Peggy. Oh, nice. I will be happy to get that all figured out. Peggy I just leave it there. Well done. And for an Inky Stamper $25 gift certificate, she's got some cute little stamps. She's got paper. She's got some inks, I noticed. She's got, what are those kind of inks? You don't know. Why am I asking you? I don't expect you to really know. Oh, the Cloud9 Metallic Pigment Inks. Sharon G. Congratulations, Sharon G. If you want your name on that wonderful spinning thing, make sure you send in your very best card using those 4 parameters this weekend. You have till midnight Central Time. Time changes Central Daylight Time on Sunday. And if you want more time, just become a member. And you will have till Thursday, midnight, Central Daylight Time. There you go. That's my spiel. That's my spiel.
We just got to get Tanya to flip her camera up to her face.
She's cleaning. She's cleaning her desk up. Well, let's get her face back up. Can you flip your camera, girl? That's all right. There she is. You lived through it. Congratulations. I survived Craft Roulette.
We should have like stickers. Say, I survived.
You are a survivor. I mean, you survived cancer, but you also survived Craft Roulette. I don't know.
I did.
We do want to make sure that everybody knows what you have coming up besides Paperganza.
Oh, yeah. Paperganza's huge in July. Tomorrow, I actually have 2 virtual events back to back. It's on One of a Kind Stamping and Scrapbooking Show. It's fabulous. We are going to let me show you how to make these cards.
Oh, fun.
They're right side up.
Little shamrocky things.
We do a craft along kit. We're going to be doing those tomorrow. This card, I'm going to be doing pop-up cards during the KB segment. Yes. Ooh. So I'll show you how to do those. I give away for everybody that that's been commenting tonight. When you are on a One of a Kind show and you comment while I am doing my little demo, we randomly draw for prizes at the end from all of the comments. So you can win lots of prizes. Creative Card Making Summit. You guys can go to RileyandCompanyOnline.com and you can go to the events tab and all of these will be out there. I hope. Anyway, we will on the, look at this, isn't this cute?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Little critters. We like critters.
We'll be doing that
here
on the Card Maker Summit. And we've got some retiring stamps, all kinds of good stuff.
Always something, right?
And hopefully sometime we'll be back on Craft Roulette.
There you go. We always leave a seat right here for everybody.
Thank you. This has been absolutely so much fun. This has been the best Friday night I've had in a long time. I love it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm glad you had a good time. It's different, but you seemed very comfortable, and that made it go a lot better.
Absolutely. It's creative. Everybody needs a Friday night full of creative after working hard all week long.
It keeps you from getting too lumpy on the couch.
Yes, it does.
Are you too lumpy on the couch on Friday night? Join Craft
I'm very
Roulette.
lumpy, but I wasn't on the couch tonight.
Well, we also have a tradition at the end of the show, too. kiss our noggins, give ourselves a little kiss on the brain, and say, well done, we did it, we got you started for some creative activities this weekend. Please join us. Don't miss a week. We'll be back Friday or Wednesday with In Review, where we'll be talking about some of the cards that you have sent in, and I will be trying to steal some art. See you next Friday with May Helms on our 5th anniversary. Thank you very, very much, Tanya. Thank you very much, Chatterbox and Mr. Producer. Y'all take care. Thank you. Good night.
Bye, everybody.